In this video, we're doing 5 patterns on congas. Coming up. Hi, my name is Kevin Zahner. Conga patterns are valuable for percussionists and drummers to know because of the connection with traditional Afro-Cuban music. A lot of our pop music today comes from the Africa diaspora and that transatlantic slave trade. It gets filtered through the Caribbean and then adapted in different cultural exchanges. I'm going to show you Tumbao, Bolero, Guaguancó, Merengue, and Rumba Columbia. Tumbao comes from the Cuban son ensembles. You'll recognize this pattern as one of the most common ones played on pop music in the past 40-50 years, and it's really a good place to start if you're going to learn conga patterns. The elements are simple. It incorporates the slap, open tones, and heel and toe strokes. If you haven't seen the video on how to make good sounds on congas, I'll link it in the cards up here and in the description below. Check that out so you can sound great on this pattern. An important thing to consider with Tumbao is whether the clave is in 2-3 son, 1, 1, or 3-2, where the 3 hits on the clave are on the beginning or the first measure, and the 2 hits of the clave are on the second measure or the other half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3. This is important because the tumba is going to accent the bomba on the and of 2 on the 3 side. 1. Oh. Oh. The Bolero is similar to the Tumbao. Instead of the open tones repeating or the bomba accent on the tumba, it's really just a low, high, low conversation. Listen for that when you hear it in this example. You'll also notice that I play a variety of different phrasing in this song. Sometimes I won't do the low, high, low conversation every single bar, but sometimes that's the way you want to phrase the tune. Perhaps the arranger wants it that way, or perhaps they want you to open it up and do it every other phrase. The guaguancó I'm showing you today is just a 2-drum guaguancó. Traditionally, it's played with 3 different players, tumba, conga, and a quinto. The parts for guaguancó can vary from different region of Cuba. Whether you're in Matanzas, the conversations are going to be a little different than they are in Havana. The one I'm playing here is more of a Havana style with the tres golpes part. I've just found that for 2 drums, this is the easiest place to start learning guaguancó and that feel. It's important to notice that clave fits a certain way, and it's not the same as son clave. This is the rumba clave, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And there'll be another video on clave. If you want to check out at rhythmnotes.net, you'll see a whole history of clave and explanation of how that works with music and how it's developed from the West African traditions to the claves that we use today. Merengue is from the Dominican Republic. It's originally played with a tambora, where it's a double-headed drum held horizontally across the player's lap, played with a stick in one hand and a hand in the other. And it's a really cool rhythm. So on congas, it's kind of an adaptation to play congas in that ensemble, but it's kind of a modern thing that's very much accepted. In a salsa orchestra or a modern Latin jazz ensemble, the timbalero may play the tambora, whereas the conguero might play these kinds of conga patterns that I'm going to share right now. Number 5, the last one I'm going to share with you is Rumba Columbia. Rumba Columbia uses the 6/8 clave and African bell pattern. So it's a 6/8 pattern, or you feel it in terms of triplets. The parts are usually separated among, quinto, segundo, a tumba. However, this time I'm just going to play the conga and the tumba to show you how you could adapt this sort of pattern for other 6/8 songs. Traditionally, the different patterns would be played at certain parts of the rumba. The beginning is more open, where the conversation has more space or space between the tones. However, when the song gets a little bit more energy and speeds up, and the parts change and the chorus kicks in, and sometimes they call that the montuno of the rumba, you'll play those tones more consecutively. So there's 5 conga patterns. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button. Please subscribe to not miss any future videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.